Hi all, welcome to RACSINFOTECH. In this video, I'm going to share you how to start and stop Oracle Enterprise Manager 13C services, OMS and agent services, including the database manually. Okay, this is RACSINFOTECH channel. If anyone want to learn more about Oracle databases, Exadata, all database related stuff, you can subscribe this channel. You will get up-to-date updates and the latest knowledge, even in the interview question and answers also. I have made a lot of videos, individual parts, patching part, cloning and upgrade parts, even in the performance tuning also. If you are like this channel, you can subscribe and share if your friends and colleagues. Thank you. Let us start with today's topic: how to start and stop OEM database and OEM services manual method. And another video, I'm going to make you all these things in automation shell scripting. Nowadays, people are asking if you are going ahead and then attempt any kind of interviews. So do you have shell script or Python script, any other scripting knowledge? So this will help you in our next video. This, if you understand the manual method, then it is very easy to understand the automation of all these manual steps. Okay, for this, let me connect to my server. This is my OEM server, single server. I don't have a separate server where OEM and database both are running in the same server. Let me check whether the services are up or down. So nothing is running on it as of now on this server. Okay, 0 services are running. Let me, here OEM related stuff is up and running, but the database is not running. Okay. EMCTL OMS is up and running. That's okay. Let me start the database and then we can start our activity. Or else I'll do one thing. Let me do this kill -9 -1. Done. We can start with how we are going to start the services and then we can see it how to stop the services. So automation, I'm going to make another video, leave it that part. Now here I want to show you start the database services. Manual method to start OEM services, including the database. First, we need to start the database. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, restart. PS-EF5 grep, Peshman, nothing. Any OMS, no. PSFU dollar user, nothing. Now start the database. SQL plus Answers DBA. DB and OMS services are running on the same server. Startup. Here, what I have mentioned, predicted database is 19.27, latest version. Okay. OEM 13.5. This is normally like how we are going to start the database. Select a name, comma, open underscore mode from $, database. Okay, let me take a snap of this thing. So if somebody wants to follow this theory part, you can go through Anjani Apps DBA blog. There we can able to you can able to get all the queries as well. Okay, where is this database? Start up the database. Yeah, this one. You can go through the theory part as well as the both the visuals. Okay, and then next we need to start the listener. LSNRCTL status. If any one of the listener service is running, we can able to see it. As of now, there is no services. We can use if you have one listener on the server, okay, then you can use LSNRCTL start, give that listener name. Single listener, that is fine. Normal step is LSNRCTL start, give the listener name. That's it. From our side, we have started the listener services. Then we need to start the managers, MS managers related to OEM. For that, we need to export OMS home. If you want to do that manually, we can export that thing. But in my case, what I did is I kept everything in my bash profile, bash underscore profile. So here I have already kept the OMS home. It means middleware home and agent home. Both I have kept already. So I no need to set up again this OMS homes and all. If you want to see whether it is set or not, echo $OMS. It will give you the location directly. We need to go there and then middleware home, bin location we need to go. Inside of that bin, we have all the tools. These are all the tools we can able to use, and then start, stop, these things also there. From here, we need to start our services. Let me take this echo, OMS, this thing, middleware, done. How we need to start? Start EMCTL, start OMS. Very simple, no? EMS. If it is not taking, it's a kind of bash in the background. If it is unable to take, we need to set it up like this. It will take time, generally 2 to 3 minutes. Sometime it may take extra time also, but it's okay. It is going to start everything. And the Oracle Enterprise Managed Control. Oracle Managed Control tool, this is one version is 13C and the release is 5. 13.5 is the OEM version. And it is starting Oracle Management Server. That OMS means Oracle Management Server. First, we need to start the server. Then we need to start the agent. Then only we can able to access the OEM front-end consoles. This is our OEM thing, 192 and all. Once the manager server is up and running, then only we can able to access it. Till that time, it is not going to. In our previous video, continuation, how we are going to install the OEM, I showed you. At that time, I tried to access this URL from the Chrome or any other Edge browser. It is not allowed. But whenever I used this Mozilla Firefox, it is allows to use it. There could be some setups or compatibility issues, but this Mozilla Firefox is very flexible for this OEM to access. Even other also we can able to, but we need to do some extra kind of setups. Okay, let it be. Let me pause it here and then I'll be back once it is started. Took a bit extra time also because of the server memory crunch and other things. As of now, WebTire is successfully started and then manage the services. Let us check. Yes, our OEM page came up. Enterprise Manager EM console. Okay, this is what I want to show you in our previous video when we started configured these things. Let me take this window. And here, yes, we need to export this and then we need to start up. All the services should be up and running here. After this, we need to start the agent. Let me give you the navigation thing, login page. Not this one, from here. This is our login page. And we can log in to this one using your sysman. If you want to save, you can save it for a future reference. That's okay. For me, it's not required. Whenever you're logged in the first time, it is going to ask you the license part and all, license agreement. We need to do this, accept this license agreement. That's where I have not done anything after installation. I just want to make one more video where I want to share this part post installation, how the login page will be there for EM console. Yeah, this is our login page. From here, we need to go in different, how to add a targets and other things. We do have multiple like sessions. If possible, I can make it how to make our addition of the targets, how we are going to do all those things. I'll make it separate videos, but this is our login page using admin user. And these are settings where we are going to see it. 13C OEM. This is the login page. After that, we need to start agent. How we are going to, the agent also we need to set up the home. Okay, echo dollar agent home. This is our agent home location. We need to go there. Instance bin pwd and then that's okay. Yeah, emctl start agent. emctl start agent. It is going to start the agent. It may not take much time. It's a bit quicker than compared to this OMS. This managed service Server is going to start a couple of services, web tier and manage the server related things. Agents, if you have multiple things, this agent should up and running. Then only we can able to deploy multiple things. Without this agent up and running, the deployments which we are going to do it, those will not work out. Let it be. After that also we can make all these things, whatever we did, these three steps: database up and running, and then OMS startup, and then agent startup. Yep, that's it. It's a bit quicker, but it is not going to take much time compared to OMS. Agent is a bit faster. That's it, this AMS. And if you want to check the status of configurations and other things, agent like emctl configure, list of agents, if you have anything on your server, we just want to check if any configurations, how the list of targets, how many targets we are having. As of now, I don't have much, but if you want to get those details, we can able to get it from this list. From this list, we can able to get it default or whatever I'm going to share it here. That is the default one. That is the default one. And if you want to check repository details, we can able to do this also. Go back middle of your home bin, right? That's okay. emctl OMS related, the list of the repos and the details, all the tables level things, right? That connection details and other things. It will give you how the database connectivity, which database connectivity is took and then connected. Okay, it used OEM DB RACSINFOTECH, and the port number is 1522, admin user, and the SID is OEM DB. Those things can able to get it. And also if you want to check the status, whether it is running or not, a detailed status, we can able to use this emctl status OMS details. It will ask you the sysman password. Once you enter that sysman password, it is going to connect in the backend, and then it is going to share all the details like login URLs. As part of your installation, what is the ports, HTTP and HTTPS ports and other things, and the database host name, the console server OEM host where you have OEM installed and other parts. Okay, database and web tier is up and running or not. All these details uh, in detail. If you want to troubleshoot any kind of OEM related things, we can use these details. What are the services running? What are the services not running? Those we can able to check it. Okay, that's about the startup process, and I will show you the shutdown process also, right? Startup is done, then we can go with and then stop the services. It's very straightforward. First, we need to stop in reverse order. At any cost, we need a base of DB should be there if you want to start. And end, we need to stop the database. And first, we need to start the database. That is the only difference. At manager server and agent, you have to stop the manager server and then agent server. And you have to start this manager and then you stop the agent server. So if you want to stop, use the same thing. emctl stop this thing. Same location. I was there in stop OMS-all. While it's starting up, it is going to take much time, but shutting down, yeah, OEM related services, it's a bit quicker. It won't take much time. Once that is done, we need to stop the EM agent as well. Startup will take bit time, but shutting down the OEMS services, it may not take much. Bit quicker, 1 minute or something. Okay, OMS services we have stopped, and then we need to stop the agent services. Let me stop emctl stop agent. Let me take a snap of this. How we're going to stop the services. That's it. Then agent also stopped. After that, we need to stop the database services. Let me take off this as well and then stop the DB and list now. Okay, shut down immediate, and then most of them may aware of this. Now we are going to shut down. Okay, shut down, shut immediate, whatever it is. The way you are going to even shut or shut down, it's normal shutdown. Shut immediate, that is different, right? I mean, when we are going to do all these things, right? When you want to do any kind of maintenance activities, if you want to do the bounce or if you want to do any kind of patching activities, at that time we are going to do all this stuff. But we should aware of it, how we are going to start and stop the services, right? DB is down and LSNR stop. That's it. These two we need to do it at last. And then reverse order. Start the listener and the DB or DB and listener. And then you can start remaining OEM related services, right? You can follow this, how we are going to start up and other things. Yep. That's all about this thing, guys. We have shut it down clearly. We don't have any services which are running on this server as of now. PS hyphen EF pipe isn't also, if you want to check our OMS, nothing running on this part. PS a few dollar user. Done. So there is no services running on it. How we are going to start and stop is right. In our next video, we are going to see it, all this stuff with shell scripting. How we are going to schedule cron jobs to make automation of your bounce, OEM bounce. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good day.